They just want to get a reaction out of you. And possibly, if possible, they want to trigger lower elements of the emotional scale. Fear, worry, aggression, violence, doubt, all those things. That's what they feed off, not just symbolically, but actually feed off. But also it keeps you in a completely powerless and non-creative state of being. Do you want to take control of your financial future but don't know where to start? Noble Gold Investments understands. Investing in precious metals may sound confusing, but the team at Noble Gold Investments makes it easy. Let's hear from actual Noble Gold Investment customers. The staff answered all my questions and helped me every step of the way. No pressure sales tactics, just honest guidance. Securing my future is less stressful thanks to Noble Gold expertise. So don't settle for financial uncertainty. They'll suggest options and see if you can diversify into gold and silver. Right now, Noble Gold Investments is offering a free 5-ounce silver America the Beautiful bullion coin for qualified accounts. Don't settle for financial uncertainty. Noble Gold Investments has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless 5-star reviews. Why wait? Go to noblegoldinvestments.com now. noblegoldinvestments.com. The gold company I trust. Hey, Inspired Tribe, my fellow freedom lovers, it's John Nolan here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and doing all the good stuff here. Listen, we posted something the other day, a photo, this photo here. No, let's put it back up. Let's put it back up. Let's keep it there for just a little longer. Read the caption, and then actually look at the photo. What do you see? Not what you think you see. Look what is actually there. Now, this photo got hundreds of comments, some very strong reactions, some very insulting words that were sent our way. But if you look at this photo, it has a provocative and well-known caption that's been used oftentimes by people on one side of this equation. But the photo is actually showing photographic equipment, a camera, and a tripod, and some other things. And what people assumed this photo showed, because they didn't pay close attention, was some sort of AR-15 or some sort of weapon. And they thought that, for the most part, they thought that I was saying, or we were saying, that civilians shouldn't have this kind of weapons, which we don't, by the way. We're full supporters of the Second Amendment, and we believe that, especially now, everybody should be armed, absolutely. Now, do we think gun violence, if you will, or the use of guns is something that we should resort to? No, I think that is the last stand, but it should be there. Okay, so that's out of the way. What this video is really about is the reactions that people were having, what they were commenting. And what shocked me is how little attention to detail was paid, because I actually put details matter above this photo. And what I wanted to show, because there was a purpose in posting this photo, nothing is done without purpose here. The purpose was to see how closely do people actually pay attention to what they're being presented with before simply reacting from a program that's running their minds. And how often are their minds triggered, or their fears triggered, or their anxieties triggered, or their trauma's triggered, and they just react. And what could that potentially lead to in a real life situation? Friends, this is not even a deep fake. This is not even Photoshopped. This is just someone who put together equipment that is attached to a camera in a way that looks like a gun, but clearly if you spend 2 seconds looking at the photo, you will see it's not a gun. But we are confronted with deep fakes every single day. I can produce stuff with free AI software that will blow your mind. You would never know it's not real. And people are doing it every day. The internet is actually flooded with fake stuff. It's flooded with bots. It's flooded with AI voices and AI cameras and whatnot. And yet, even though people know this on one level, they react so strongly, and they're giving themselves permission, they're allowing themselves to be fooled over and over and over and over and over again. This is the age of discernment. This is the age of such deception that we simply have to step back, take a few deep breaths, turn on our brains, use our common sense, use our logic, and question deeply what we're being shown. People reacted so strongly. Last year, remember the Afghanistan pullout? Remember that huge military plane and the people running on the runway? Well, go look at that clip. And that clip was aired on all media platforms. It's fake. It's not a real plane. And there's millions of those clips out there that people have real reactions to. This is what these powers that know, that have released this technology to the public, by the way, that know what this was going to do, this is what they want. Why? They just want to get a reaction out of you. And possibly, if possible, they want to trigger lower elements of the emotional scale. Fear, worry, aggression, violence, doubt, all those things. That's what they feed off, not just symbolically, but actually feed off. But also it keeps you in a completely powerless and non-creative state of being. We didn't put this up there for the shock value, for the reaction value, for the comments. We put this up there to show whether or not there was a level of discernment. Now, thankfully, quite a lot of people actually did see it for what it was, a camera. They understood that there was something at play here, which it was. It was actually humorous, if you will. But some of the discussions were getting really serious and really angry. And this is the game that's being played every day. I encourage you to go out, speak to real human beings, those you can find that are real, and have a real conversation. Go past your bias. Oh, that person looks like a liberal. Oh, that person looks like a conservative. Oh, that person looks like a Muslim or a Christian or a Jew, whatever. Go past that and realize one thing, that if we could actually get people from all sides of what they could possibly believe and imagine in their minds, if we can get people to sit down around a table and everybody would go and just say what is most important to them in their lives. A lot of people would say to live a good life, to be, to have food, to have a roof over your head, to have a good life for your children, your families. Most people want some very, very basic, beautiful, natural things in life. If we could see and overcome these triggered debates of hatred even within our own communities, friends, the game would be won in an instant. Don't allow yourself to be emotionally manipulated with every little thing, right? With every little thing. And use discernment. I have faith in you. We have faith in you. We have faith in your amazing abilities that you've been given by God the Creator, so we can make it together through this very difficult, challenging, and yet also very beautiful time, because it reveals so much of the truth. Alrighty, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you go back to that post, we're going to leave it up on the community page here on YouTube. Look at the reactions. Look what has transpired there, and see if you can maybe leave a comment that's more uniting than dividing. All right, many blessings. We'll be back with you again very, very soon. You deserve the truth, but big tech does not want you to hear it. So we built our own inspired platform on theinspiredchannel.com. To watch the full video and more, just click the link in the video description or the pinned comment.